Hi everyone and welcome to Amazon Designer Dupes Fall Edition. I have some incredible pieces to share with you today. I am so impressed with the quality. So I have some designer dupes from Louis Vuitton, from Chanel, from Valentino, just to name a few. I'll make sure to link everything in the description box down below. You can also take a look at my Amazon storefront. I have designer dupes from my two previous Amazon designer dupes videos. And if you're new, welcome. I'm Lauren. I hope you'll consider subscribing and joining us for more videos here on my channel. And before we get straight into it, did you know that you can earn cash back shopping on Amazon? Because I had no idea. And if you're going to be shopping on Amazon as much as I am, then this is definitely something that you're going to want to take advantage of. So today's video is sponsored by Top Cashback, and you can earn up to 10% in cashback shopping on Amazon. It's completely free to use and really easy to sign up. All you need is your email and a password. They are partnered with over 4,000 retailers, including Target, Walmart, Sephora, just to name a few. You can earn cash back on all of those websites. In order to start earning cash back on Amazon, you do need to go through the Top Cashback website and it'll instantly redirect you over to the Amazon page. Not everything is eligible for cash back. They have different daily deals. It's constantly changing, but once you earn cash back from your Amazon purchases, it'll show up in your Top Cashback profile and they give 100% of the commission back to you. And there's no minimum for a payout, which is amazing because some companies you need to say earn $100 in cash back before they'll actually pay you out with that money, whereas Top Cashback there is no minimum. So a big thank you to Top Cashback for sponsoring today's video, and let's get straight into it. So I thought we'd start things off with some Valentino designer dupes. So the first piece I have to share with you is this gorgeous bag. I've had this for a little bit over a month now, and this is a designer dupe of the Valentino Medium Rockstud Spike Napa leather bag in the shade Poudre. This bag comes in 3 different colors by the same seller. I felt like this kind of beige shade would be the most versatile to incorporate into my wardrobe. I was really impressed when I picked up this bag. So it is in a faux leather, but the rock studs are perfectly placed. I was really pleasantly surprised to see that. They've carried the rock studs across the front of the bag, across the top handle strap, on the sides, on the bottom, but then it does not have the rock studs on the back of the bag, which I feel like makes sense because you don't want them digging in to the side of your body. Now this bag is really easy to get in and out of. It just has a turn lock closure. You open it up and it's going to fit all of your daily essentials. It's quite a roomy bag on the interior. Now it has a pocket right here and then another kind of slip pocket on the inside. I love that it's quite functional in terms of the straps. You have the top handle that you can just kind of sling over your wrist, and then it also comes with a detachable crossbody chain strap, and this chain strap is not cheap at all. I'm really pleasantly surprised with the quality of the chain, and I love that you can take it on or off the bag. Next we have another Valentino inspired piece. Essentially this bag is a wallet on a chain style bag. It's by the same seller as the previous bag, so it does come in the same 3 colors. I went for it in the black just because I felt like it would be a great evening style or night out bag. They've carried the rock studs across the front of the bag as well and just along the sides on the back. So again, you're not getting the rock studs on the back, which again I think makes a lot of sense when you're having it up against your body. It has that same turn lock closure. It's also in a faux leather. So when you open up the bag, you can see that this bag has the compartments for your cards on the interior, so you don't need to take a wallet or a card holder with you. It also has a zip pocket on the interior, which the other bag did not have, but you can see that there is quite a bit less room in this bag. However, this bag I think has so much functionality. Now sticking with Valentino, our next designer dupe is a designer dupe of the Valentino Rockstud ankle boots. Now these are actually from DSW. I realize that they are in a leopard print, but they also come in the classic black, so don't worry. I appreciate that leopard print's not everyone's cup of tea, but I think it's fun injecting a little bit of animal print into your fall and winter wardrobe. These are really gorgeous from Jessica Simpson. I did want to point out that they are in more of a cloth style, like fabric material. So ideally I wouldn't recommend wearing these in the rain. I think your feet are going to get a little bit wet, but they are incredibly gorgeous. I love the rock studded detailing. I think it really stands out. They're surprisingly quite comfortable to walk around in, despite the fact that they do have that kind of high stiletto heel, and they're really easy to get in and out of because at the top here it's velcroed on. and then you just kind of slip your foot through the boot, and then you do the Velcro back up. Our next designer dupe is a designer inspired piece from Burberry. How gorgeous is this scarf? This is quite a classic, timeless piece that Burberry comes out with or just has year after year that is never going to go out of style. Now, I did want to point out that none of the items that I'm sharing in today's video are branded. They do not have any of the designer names on any of the pieces. If you have a sensitivity to wool, this piece is 100% wool. So if that is the case for you, what I would suggest is I would just drape it over top of your body. Maybe wear something like a turtleneck style top like I have on today. You can drape it over top of a jacket. You could cinch a really nice belt around it as well, and that way it's not going to be coming into contact with your skin. Next, we have a designer dupe of the Longchamp Pliage tote bag. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to be hanging on to this bag, which is why I haven't taken off the plastic, because I do have a couple of tote bags in rotation at the moment, but I really wanted to share this with you because I think it is a fabulous and really an incredible find on Amazon because it is such a high quality piece. The color is absolutely gorgeous, perfect for the fall and winter season. It also has some really nice finishing touches, like they incorporated this gold hardware detailing on the bottom here, which I'm not sure if Longchamp actually does that. I did have a really thorough look at the website, but I didn't really see any pieces like that. It also has the brown kind of faux leather trim across the top here, which I think is a really gorgeous design detail. It has a really nice gold zipper at the top, making it really easy to get in and out of the bag. Now, it's not as spacious as some of my other bags, but it is divided, which I was really excited to see. And I just threw in my laptop so that you could see that it actually has a spot for a laptop. So I'm going to take it out, and this is my MacBook Air. And on the interior, so this piece goes over here, it's just Velcroed so you can put an iPad or a laptop inside. It also has a zip pocket, and then it does have two other slip pockets on the interior. Now, this is what the bottom looks like. So it's not as expandable as some of the other styles because they did include the gold piece on the bottom here, but this is absolutely gorgeous. It would make for a really great work style bag because you can get all of your kind of office essentials in it, and just a really, really beautiful piece to pick up off of Amazon. Let's move into some Louis Vuitton designer dupes. So the next piece I have to share with you is a designer dupe of the Louis Vuitton 6-ring key holder. I shared this in my Amazon Best Buys video because it really is a best buy from Amazon, and it's just one of those things that you had no idea that you really need in your life. So I have it in the Damier Azur, and you can see that it doesn't say Louis Vuitton anywhere on it. It also comes in the Damier Ebene, which is the brown canvas, and I've also seen a Burberry inspired key holder on Amazon as well. I'll have all those linked for you down below. So when you open it up, it actually holds a surprising amount, and it's held up really, really well. When I go to use my car, I just literally leave it dangling off, and I put my key into my car. It hasn't broken. I hang it up on our key hook at home, and again, I just have it dangling, and it's just been a really good high quality piece, especially for the price. This is particularly important when you're searching for your keys this time of year. It's getting dark really early, so if you're going to be out holiday shopping in a parking lot, the last thing you want to be doing is reaching for your keys in the dark. Not the safest thing to be doing, and now you don't have to empty out your entire handbag just to find your keys. Our next Louis Vuitton designer inspired piece is a designer dupe of the Louis Vuitton Keep It bracelet and the Louis Vuitton Essential V bracelet. I was really excited when I came across these on Amazon. Now, you get them together in a set and they're $11.99, whereas separately the Keep It bracelet, which is this one on the bottom here, retails for $220 US, and then the V bracelet is $250 US. Again, they do not say Louis Vuitton anywhere on it, and the V bracelet is in the monogram on the Louis Vuitton website, whereas this one is in the Damier Ebene. Now, you might be noticing that they're not the exact same color. That doesn't bother me at all. I did want to point out though that they're very different in size, which I think is a little bit odd. So the Keep It bracelet is quite a bit larger than the V style bracelet, and the V bracelet is quite a slim fitting bracelet. I just checked on Amazon to see if they do come in different size options, so I'll try and link a few different pieces that I find on Amazon down below. I also wanted to share with you this really cute little keychain. It definitely has a Louis Vuitton inspired look and feel to it. It's in the damier azul. I'll see if it comes in the damier ebene. I'll have it linked down below for you. It's just in a little teddy bear. It's quite cute. It's just a little charm that you can either hang off of your car keys, your work key, or just off of one of your handbags. And another fun Louis Vuitton inspired piece is this AirPods case. Now, I don't see anything like this on the Louis Vuitton website. They do have actual like earbuds that have the Louis Vuitton monogram on them, but this is really cool. I don't actually own AirPods, so I really just picked this up to share it with you. So you just slip your AirPod case into it, and I think once you have your AirPods in it, it'll be quite snug. And then it does come in this really nice little case, which I think is a really nice kind of finishing touch. And if you've been holding out for a Louis Vuitton dupe handbag, then I have an amazing piece to share with you that you probably haven't seen here yet on YouTube. So this is a designer dupe of the Louis Vuitton Clapton PM. I just about fell over when I spotted this bag on Amazon. I had to do a double take to make sure that it wasn't a fake or a replica style bag, but you can see that it doesn't say Louis Vuitton anywhere on the bag. It's just an incredible designer dupe. Now this is in a faux leather, so I just wanted to point that out. I'm sure the real Louis Vuitton is probably real leather at the top here, but I know the canvas I don't believe is. Even the latch style closure, it looks so spot on. It has a slip pocket at the back. I always love bags that have this because you can just slip your phone in at the back rather than having to get in and out of your bag. So when you open it up, it's going to hold a decent amount. It has a couple of slip pockets at the top here. It has another zip pocket in the middle, and then it even has another kind of compartment at the back, and then another zip pocket. So it is actually really well organized on the interior. Now moving into some Chanel designer inspired pieces, I have some really incredible bags to share with you. So first up, we have a designer dupe of the Chanel drawstring style bag. So this is essentially a Chanel style backpack. You can see that it doesn't say Chanel anywhere on the bag. So when I was looking online, most of the Chanel bags will have the big CC logo at the top here, but this is really, really gorgeous. It's not a massive bag, but it's definitely going to hold all of your daily essentials. So you just kind of pull on the chain strap to kind of loosen it up. It does have a compartment inside there where you can slip some of your cards. I'm not sure if I would do that. I'd probably just throw a wallet or a card holder on in the interior, but it also has a zip pocket on the inside for any of your safe valuables or items that you don't want to be buried at the bottom of your bag. Now what I especially like about this bag that you might be noticing is they've gone with a two-tone style hardware. So it's in a silver and a gold. So if you feel a little bit funny about mixing your metals, I love that Chanel's incorporating the two together. Our next Chanel inspired piece is a designer dupe of the small classic Chanel handbag. How pretty is she? I especially love the color of this bag. Great for this time of year as we have a lot of holiday parties, events on our calendars. It'd be great for Valentine's Day, for date night. I feel like there's a lot of different occasions that you could take this little gem out with you. It just has that turn lock closure, and the bag is also in a faux leather. I do think the quality kind of reflects that a little bit with this bag, but keep in mind it is under $30 US. So when you open the bag up, I'm not going to be hanging on to this one, which is why I left the plastic on it, because I have another bag coming up. And once you see that bag, you'll see why I'm sending this one back. But on the interior, it's not going to hold a lot, just really all of your kind of bare minimum essentials. It has a zip closure on the interior for safekeeping. It has a pocket at the back, a slip style pocket, but I don't think it'll even hold your phone. The way they're making phones these days are getting bigger and bigger, but you could fit maybe your transit ticket or something like that at the back here. I also wanted to point out the strap. So it just kind of has those subtle design details that kind of cheapen it a little bit, because I don't think they've done an amazing job at hiding how they've finished off the strap. Now our next Chanel inspired bag, I think I gasped when I took it out of the box. Like, I couldn't believe how amazing this designer dupe is, and it's a designer dupe of the Chanel Gabrielle small hobo bag. Is this not incredible? I think this is an an amazing designer dupe. It's in a faux leather and it looks so much more high quality than the small classic Chanel handbag that I just shared with you. They are by two different sellers. This is just so incredibly beautiful, especially the chain style strap. So they've included 3 different tones of hardware on here. So you're getting a really pretty gunmetal, a silver, and then I love the shade of the gold. It's a little bit prettier than the previous bag I shared. And then you're getting this nice kind of adjustable leather piece, which you can adjust to the needs of your shoulder. Now, I personally like wearing it more as a shoulder style bag opposed to a crossbody bag. It just hangs a little bit low on me. The quilting is so gorgeous, especially being that it's in a faux leather. It's kind of in that distressed style, but I definitely think it looks a little bit more high-end and expensive. Now, the real Chanel, I've actually looked at it. It has a CC logo hanging off the zipper kind of keychain here, whereas this bag does not. It doesn't say Chanel anywhere on it. It has a nice zipper at the top. Keep in mind it is small, but it's really beautiful on the interior and it will hold a decent amount. So on the inside, it has this piece that's attached to the bag that you can maybe clip your keys onto. That way they're really easy to get in and out of the bag. It also has a slip pocket at the back here. It has a zippered pocket on the interior. And this bag actually comes in a few different color combinations by the same seller on Amazon. Now, the next Chanel inspired piece I had to share with you is beautiful. It is a gorgeous, incredible designer dupe that I have nothing but positive things to say about, and it's a designer dupe of the classic Chanel handbag. So this is in a real leather, and keep in mind it's just under $106 US. So the price definitely reflects that it's a real leather bag, but so does the quality. I think it's significantly nicer than the small classic Chanel bag in the faux leather. Now, if this bag had been in like a beige color, I would have just about died, but the black is super classic and it is a really beautiful piece from the seller. So it's in that beautiful kind of leather quilting. It smells like real leather. It has the pocket at the back. It has that turn lock style closure. And when you open it up, now you can see that it is the flap style bag. So it has a zippered pocket at the top here. It has the classic Chanel flap. It's in the gorgeous burgundy color on the inside. It has another slip pocket at the front. This side is kind of the largest part of the interior of the bag. It has a couple of slip pockets on the interior. And then it also has another pocket at the very back of the bag. This is such a beautiful piece. I'm really excited to start styling it. Now, one of my favorite items to wear during the fall and winter months is a really good pair of over-the-knee boots. So our next designer-inspired piece is a designer dupe of a pair of Stuart Weitzman over-the-knee boots. Now, these are not from Amazon. I have looked high and low on Amazon's website for that perfect pair of over-the-knee boots, and I only wanted to share the best with you. And these, hands down, are the best over-the-knee boots that I have come across, and these are by an online retailer called Goodnight Macaroon. First of all, the color is absolutely gorgeous. They do come in a few different colors. They look like real suede, but they're actually in a faux suede, but they definitely look quite high-end and expensive. These boots actually stay up on the leg. They are very slim fitting. Now, they're not identical to a pair of Stuart Weitzman boots, but they are a really good dupe. They have a zip closure at the back, so they're really easy to get on and off, but it's the heel that I especially love. They're not too high, they're not too low, they're really comfortable to walk around in. I can literally walk around in these boots for absolute hours. The toe is slightly pointed, but that really helps to elongate the body. Now, our next designer inspired piece you'll recognize if you follow me over on Instagram. Now, if you're not following me, it's a really good way for you to see how I'm styling out the pieces that I share with you in my videos. I'm quite active on Instagram stories and I do a lot of fun giveaways. So I'd love to have you over there. You can find me at the Flightalista. But I did a poll over on my Instagram stories. So the next piece I have to share with you is a designer dupe of the Golden Goose Superstar sneakers, and I went for them in the gold, which is what the majority of you actually voted for. I was really kind of torn between the pink and the gold. Now, these are not from Amazon. I did order a pair off of Amazon, but when I opened them up, they looked cheap, they smelled cheap, they felt cheap, and I didn't think that they would last longer than a week, and there was no way I was going to share those with you. I've been searching for months now for a really good designer dupe of Golden Goose sneakers, and these are also by Goodnight Macaroon, and I'm so incredibly impressed with these. They come in quite a few, I believe 8 different color combinations. I thought the gold would just be the most versatile for all year round. So the Golden Goose sneakers have that distressing on them. On the inside, you can see that they do not say Golden Goose. They ship from Hong Kong, I believe. They have that gray lacing, and I especially love the gold kind of sparkly star on the side. A big thank you again to Top Cashback for sponsoring today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you back here in my next one. Bye!